again, everyone. I'm Nesbit. You're the people of Skyrim. Okay. Continuation of shrines for testing for WINTERSUN. We're just on our way into where's the entrance? Here we go. Labyrinthian, just come back to me. That's where we're off to. Hey Nesbit, hey Squared, sorry. Hey Nesbit Gar. Forgive me, I'm not with it today. I'm yeah, not really with it. I'll wake up though as the stream goes on. Nice to see you, Squared. Okay, right. We're doing WINTERSUN patch testing. I've done a little testing outside of games, outside of the game, the stream, sorry. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I've got to deal with these guys, haven't I? My trolls. Oh, God. Oh. Well, this is waking me up. Shit. There's one over there. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, what a shot. What a fucking shot. No HUD either, look. Have some of that, you fuckwit. Let's see if I can get the others. Nope, missed him. Try again. Oh, he moved on me. Stay still. I just kill these. And then we'll get on with the shrine. Finding the shrine. Checking it's okay. It seems okay. I only add trolls to this area actually, so it shouldn't be problematic. Okay. What time is it for you now, Squared? Yeah? What time is it? Is it sort of is it morning, did you say? Early morning. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That's insane. 3 AM. Oh, mate. You see, the problem is, I've got supporters from all over the bloody world. And if I sort of go a bit later in the day, then there's other people that are, you know, need to be in bed for work the next day. I can't, it's really, you know, oh dear. Maybe I could mix the times up on it. Is that... Oh, more... Let's just put my HUD on, folks, and see what's going on. I'll think about that, Sue. Just think about what I can do, whether I can do some streams some days later in the afternoon, which means it'll be about 6 maybe for you, or 5 or something like that, AM in the morning, or I don't really know what to do really. See, I'm tied to certain times because of my family movements as well. I've only got certain doorways in which I can work in. Yeah, that's because again, some family stuff has changed in the last couple of days, and I've had to go a bit later in the day. But you know, again, it's my family that really do dictate when I stream. Otherwise, I could sort of mix it up a bit. So, but I will think of you. I will try to, you know, change things up, all right, where I can. That is horrible. Hello, yo. That is horrible. What's going on with this vase here? Look at that, folks. I don't know what the hell that's from. I must check that in the CK. I don't know what's going on there. That is disgusting. I know. It's just, you know, I mean, it's just a shitty thing, isn't it? Have to be up 3 a.m. in the bloody morning just to listen to me go on. Okay, now, Yoef, we said something about time travel. Is that right? Yeah. All right, let's do it then. Wooden mask, here we go. I haven't done this for a long time, actually, thinking about it. Where's... That's going to be under... Here we go. Oh, God. Look at... Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, that door seems to be blocked. What's going on here? Am I being dumb? What's this? Ah, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I see. It's just literally a case of... Okay. Okay, follow the animal gods. Hold on a minute, folks. I just heard something strange. There's someone knocking at the door. Just bear with me 1 second. Oh, no. Perhaps that's just in my imagination. I just thought I heard the back door go. Let's, to the left of the dragon bust. Okay, yep. Okay, right. I quite like this, but let's accept the old ways, eh? Okay, let's take the mask off then. Yep. And I should go back, shouldn't I? Here we go. Okay, that's nice and simple. Right, so that's that one then. So far, so good. There's just a few touch-ups I've noticed so far, folks. I'm also going to place... I meant to do it before stream and I forgot, just to see if it made a difference. But I'll probably start a new game to do that test. I'm going to stick WINTERSUN below alternate start as well. I've put the mask on years and years ago. I just never did it with WINTERSUN. I didn't realise WINTERSUN was a thing there. You know, that WINTERSUN had placed a mask in that cell. Not a mask, sorry, a shrine in that cell. Okay, so... I am just going to come out a minute because I have got a list of shrines, folks. Locational guide for WINTERSUN. We've done Sheogorath. We've done Sangin. Nocturnals in the Sistine, Rift in Ratways. We've done her. Malakath, okay. Okay, so which one, Yoef, which one would you like to go to next, as you've put so much input? I don't mind where we go. I've got a list if I need it, but I'm quite happy to be led by your gameplay knowledge of WINTERSUN, alright? So... And I'm just watching the stream a minute, actually. Okay, Kinnereth. Where's Kinnereth? Squared Zeus. If you want to add into this. Or that particular shrine, if we haven't already done it. I'm just going to go to Old Horodin first, while you guys decide on maybe a little bit of a list. We'll head to Old Horodin. And we'll check out the one. I think there's one near Old Horodin I just read. Let me just think. I haven't been to Markarth yet. Where am I right now? I'm in the wilds. Let's go to that's interesting. Whiterun isn't showing up. Why isn't Whiterun showing up on my map? Is that a clash? Because it was, you know, we haven't seen that before. Okay. So that might be patch related, you see. This is the sort of things I got to check out. Oh, this is quite nice. It's very pretty. Oh, well, I'm just going to stroll along nicely. We're going to go to Old Horodin, folks, right around there. Oh, there's a few near Rorikstead. All right, Yoef. All right, as we were in Riverwood, we'll go that way, all right? You should be able to see everything okay, folks. I could do with some torches. I think you can see okay. So anyway, we'll head towards Rorikstead, all right? And I'm just going to run around. Again, it's not going to be a stressy day. I'm not worried too much about how, you know, we'll get there when we get there. You know what I mean? We'll just enjoy the mod pack. And again, I want to travel around verbatim. You know, I don't want to be doing everything. What I'm saying is I'm quite happy just to go rogue and go with the flow, because then we can check to see if there is any conflicts or any crashes or anything like that with WINTERSUN and TPOSC or this mod pack. That's more to the point. It ain't just TPOSC, it's the mod pack as well, okay? So I'm quite happy just to run around really and head towards the shrines. So we'll go towards Rorikstead as we're this way. I want to check the pathing of NPCs as well anyway, so I can watch my NPC and the road NPCs, and we'll head towards Rorikstead on foot, alright? And I can also feel, like I say, the performance of the game and pick up on anything that might be an issue. Let me tell you something about I noticed. I just pulled up a second ago in the map. I noticed Whiterun isn't on my map. Okay, Squared, we go there as well. I started a new game this morning just to make sure it was on there, and it was. So maybe it's something to do with this patch. Like I say, I did say in the previous stream, the patch isn't 100% yet, and there are issues with WINTERSUN and TPOSC in the mod pack. This is why I'm going to change the load order of WINTERSUN. I'm going to put it below alternate start. And like I said, I'm going to keep on testing and update the patch as required, alright? Because quite simply, WINTERSUN, you know, again, I know people say, yesterday we were talking about WINTERSUN, and people say they use WINTERSUN okay, with no issues. And I quite believe them, you know, because what I'm saying is they could have WINTERSUN in their load order, and if their load order is different from mine, they could have mods in between WINTERSUN, TPOSC, or other mods that just balance out their load order. It can happen. You know, the things that could cause, say, conflicts between TPOSC and WINTERSUN could be balanced out, whether it was nav mesh or something within a reference. You see what I'm saying? It's so easy for that to happen. So that doesn't mean they're wrong, or you or I, for our experience with particular mods. That's why everything should be tried. That's why everything should be tried vanilla. That's why I always base test TPOSC with the mod, with just vanilla, nothing else. So that's the point I'm making, alright? So if you're getting no issues, I quite believe it. I can quite believe it. You know, depending on your load order, depending on your system, your mod setup, all these other things can change shit up. And sometimes the effects of clashes can be so subtle, and sometimes they're just very obvious, like CDTs. So what I'm saying is, for example, when I started this game yesterday, I noticed the patrolling Imperials didn't path down the road. Now, they always path down the road, so it tells me that I know there is a small conflict going on here. And I also know from the pool in a couple of locations that there is a conflict with WINTERSUN or TPOSC and this load order. So I've got to work them out for the mod pack. I'm making an individual patch as well. So, you know, it's not black and white. You know, when people stand there and say black and white, I'm right, you're wrong. It's not like that in most cases, because so many things can change the equation up. I mean, ultimately, you want a pure performance between two mods, you know, and a patch can help do that. And then, of course, you've got to allow for other stuff that you run with it, because there are multiple mod conflicts and multiple mod crossovers. All right? So, you know, most people do a lot of arguing over shit all. Where am I going? It's because I'm talking. I actually just want to go. I'll just deal with this guy.
Halt! City's closed. Welcome to Whiterun, friend. Go right on in.
So, you know, I mean, if you're being a purist, an author, and you're just saying, if I'm just saying I believe WINTERSUN clashes with TPOSC on its own, then you know, that's what I believe, and I'll patch for it. But like I say, you can, when you're running hundreds of mods or thousands of mods, you know, there are mods out there that might, you know, replace references that have been moved or changed or overwrite, and you'll never know that there was a conflict if you're just running, you know, if you're not checking into each individual mod and them collectively, like you know, like I do, you know. So like I say, you know, there's okay, I'm just going to go through. That's it. I am off to Old Herodin and to Rorikstead. So you know, that's my experience, you know, and like I say, I'm not going to argue with people if they say their load order works, because it might, for those reasons that I've stated, okay? You know, so I am not going to say that that's not possible, because I know damn well it is. I know from my own experiences that that's how things can work. And, you know, I have seen some of the messiest load order builds, in terms of some of the way people do things, and you know, I'll take their word at it, but they've had very few issues. They say, "Oh, I'll pull up with that. I don't mind that," but that's about all I get, and okay, that's their choice, you know. But yeah, you know, so that's just something I've learned. You know, I mean, you know, from my point of view, I've got a, you know, I am making a mod pack, right, to work with TPOSC. And like I say, I'm not going to argue with people if they say their load order works. But from my experience, oh, fuck me, look at that. My experience so far, and with what I've been doing with WINTERSUN, you know, the CDT might have been a one-off, but I have noticed, Paul, a little bit of performance, even when it was just vanilla, when I first tested with vanilla. With the mod pack, there are crossovers, and it could, and I would say multiple mod crossovers. That's when I try to pull it a little below. It may. I haven't checked to see if it clashes with Xedit. It probably doesn't, but it could share a cell or two. And it doesn't have to share now. I mean, I'll give you an example, right? Dragon Bridge yesterday, right? The shrine at Dragon Bridge, folks. I tell you now, when I went to that shrine of WINTERSUN in Dragon Bridge, right, there was a sense of distortion in the movement of the game, in a pull, you know, within the game. Now, all he does there, he doesn't change up the nav mesh. He doesn't do anything like that. He just puts a cell. He just puts, sorry, a shrine within that cell, right? You would think that wouldn't cause much hassle, but you're wrong. It will, because within, this is a Civil War spawn, folks. Within those edits, he has nav mesh and other references and so on and so forth, you know. And sometimes all it takes is the smallest correction, and say sometimes the finalization of nav mesh, just a tiny bit of tidying up work around the cell. So the adjacent cells of TPOSC and WINTERSUN are blended together, so there's not that, you know, and that's what that patch does. And you know, I can only tell you from my experience of building massively into Skyrim, it works. All right, look at that. That's nice. It works. It makes a difference. People will say, "Oh, well, there's no direct conflict." Yeah, but it's not that. It's not. It's not as simple as that. This is a complicated piece of software we're dealing with, and the science isn't pure. And you know, when there's individual mods that share or adjacent cells to each other, or their work is very close together, sometimes you just need the smallest adjustments to smooth things out, and it can make a huge difference to the overall performance of a mod pack. You know, you might not notice it with a few mods. You might not notice it just between two mods. But when you're building and building and building, you know, honestly, take my word for it. Honestly, 10 years I've been doing this shit. You know, it makes the smallest alterations, the smallest considerations can make a huge difference. All right, it just works. You know. So there was a disturbance in the force, exactly, and I can feel it. I know when the game is perfect. I know when I'm running the roads and running Skyrim. And if you go back through my videos, right, with the mod testing, right, you'll hear me say it. That's why I didn't rush, because I could feel pulls, and I kept saying, "What the fuck is that? Is it?" You know, that's why I always use local testing, because when you're in stream, right, there can be sometimes distress on the card and stuff like that, because the streaming you know, is bringing in another element. So I watch local play, and that's why I didn't put the mod pack out for ages. And I kept saying, "Oh, I'm holding off," and I was right, because in the end it came down to a few small touches in TPOSC and the all-in-one patch that changed up the frame rate right across Skyrim, and with a slight change in load order setup as well. And that's how subtle things can be, I'm telling you. Take my word for it, you know. And people can argue with me, but I won't bother to argue, because people know what they know at any given time, and I know what I know. And I know after 10 years of every day running these roads, patching, observing and working with multiple mods, building nav mesh, rebuilding the nav mesh right across Skyrim, you know, I would say, right, like there's many mod authors that have unique experiences that I don't have, right? For example, I don't know much about textures. I don't know much about meshes. So I'm not going to spout on about that shit that I don't know. But I do know what I'm talking about here. Oh, shrine is left of the road next to the Saints. Oh, right, okay, I'll go back. Sorry, UF, that's because I was talking about... You know, so what I'm saying is, you know... yeah, it does. It does, and that's, you know, and so... And I said to you, I said in previous streams, right, folks, I'm just so happy now that I am where I am, because for months and months and months, right, from where I know I've gone past, I'm going back to the Seduce, place, right? That's the TPOSC border hold. I'm now going to go back to the Seducer's camp. The shrine is left on the road next to the Saints and Seducer camp. So anyway, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, folks, you know, I've been doing this for years, and it does make me angry when it doesn't work. You're fucking right, Squared. It doesn't. You know, I spend so many hours doing all this crap, day in, day out, year in, year out, and if something, you know, we're close to the camp now, all right, folks. You know, it does get on my tits, you know. But like I say, the mod pack's been... Oh, always, mate. And that's the nice thing. When you finally get there, right, and you finally start to put everything together, and sometimes it can take, you know, a long, long time. You know, like I said, a year I've been doing this, and I've been really... Aren't I here? I thought this was a Saints and Seducers camp, or is it a bit further on? I know what you mean. There's a Saints and Seducers camp round here somewhere. I just can't quite remember where it's to. I thought it was around here. Right, hold on. Let me just... Yeah, it does when things don't work. I'll tell you what, when I understand why, you know, mod authors and mod users get pissed off. I thought the Saints and Seducers camp was... Perhaps it's a bit further down here. Hold on, folks. And then you said there's a shrine near it. Let me just reread. Shrine is left of the road next to the Saints and Seducers bandit camp. And you're talking... There's one on... you're talking about the Tundra camp, yeah, Yoef? Because I know what you mean, because I made some small alterations for it. I just can't quite remember where it was. I thought it was along here. I should see a little shrine as well, shouldn't I, on the map? I'll stop talking and waffling about patches, folks. And when going from right... Yeah, exactly, mate. I know what you're on about. They were up by the cave entrance, I thought. That... Is it... Maybe I have to go a little bit further. Hold on. I thought they were on the other side of these rocks here. That's what I thought. And it was a little like... there. Oh, no, that's not it. That's the giants there. Oh, I thought it was around here. Oh, I think it's a bit further on. Oh, what's this here? Is this it, folks? I've got the shrine. I've got it, Yoef. Yeah, here we go. Haha, okay. I've got the shrine, Yoef. Thanks for your patience, folks. Sorry, I was waffling. Way too much waffling. But, yeah, I mean, again, like I say, yay, I know. Sorry, folks. Yeah, but, they must be up around here somewhere. I know they are. Anyway, but there you go. Yeah, so, you know, I've learned there's the smallest touches. That's why I didn't rush the mod pack. And, you know, that's why I get a bit peeved when you know, people like, you know, just... Let me say something. If people don't like me, fine. I don't give a shit. But I think it's pretty low and pretty pathetic when people attack your work, right? Because they don't like you. I mean, it's really childish, you know. And if the work is stuff, fine. Come and tell me to me face, and I'll sort it out, you know. Oh, let me just tell you as well, folks. Talking about duff work, I've actually restructured the TPOSC dragon spawns because I haven't been able to find a way to satisfactorily disable the level dragons that I added to the game. My other dragons, they disable and they don't respawn, but the level dragons I've actually removed from TPOSC, and I'll be removing. I'll be updating the mod soon. It will mean a new game start, and it will mean you won't need the no dragons patch. I'll have to remove because it will be no longer functional with the current TPOSC.
This doesn't concern.
What's this here? With the current TPOSC version. His shrine is a sleeping tree. Oh, we'll go there then, Yoaff. Well done. You're a good bloke. You really are. Thanks for joining me, everyone. You know, so like I was saying was, you know, I had someone. I'm going to just say this once. I'm not going to repeat it because you know, but I didn't believe that the individual. I thought they were probably just shit stirring. But I had someone come and tell me that other people were just talking about having a go at my work again, like they do. A certain percentage does, and it goes back to the past. And the way I dealt with certain people, I talked about this in previous streams. Now and again, you know, my experience through the years. That's nice. I really like that now. That's much better. That's a bit sharper, more sharper. Let's go to an individual came along and they actually gave me a donation as well, which is quite nice. And I should have believed them straight away, but I'm a bit suspicious of people at times. Again, experience teaches you to be careful. And they just said to me, you know, they were in a forum and they didn't say, you know, who with, not at first anyway. I found out a bit later. I guess they didn't fully trust me either, maybe, you know, but let me just kill this Spriggan. And they just said to me that people were laughing and talking about downvoting my work. And I know this goes on. You know, it goes on, and most of them are probably kids anyway, you know, but, you know, and so anyway, I thought, okay, you know, I'll just put a note on my Discord and I'll wait and see what happens and see if, you know, it's genuine. And it seems like this person was genuine because, and it was only 5 votes, but I acted quite quickly by contacting Nexus admin, and I also put a note on my mod collections page as well, just what was going on. But you know, I just think it's just, you know, I know, right? I'm a temperamental git over the years, and I speak my mind, and people don't like that really. And I'm also very blunt. Now let's just find, where am I going? I am going. I thought I found my portal thing. That's not what I wanted. I'm in the wrong place. Okay. Python did what, mate? Python sewed what? I got someone on my ass on. Oh god, let's get away from the. Let's just get away. Ah, I've got Sleeping Tree Camp in my window. Okay. So anyway, the upshot is I had about 5 people in a row downvote, and that sort of made me think, okay, they're telling the truth. This person was telling the truth, and I had 100% upvotes up to that, right? I had 100% upvote up to that point, and I know everyone isn't going to find the mod pack easy, but after all the work, you know, and all the development, I know it works well, blah 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 blah. But I just think that's just, you know, you don't like the person, fine, but you know, authors get attacked all the time. I just think it's a pretty scummy thing on myself, really. You know, is this the shrine, or is that the other one? That's the other one. Sleeping Tree Camp. Come on, where is it? What's going on with me today? There it is. Okay, so let me just read this. Yoaff. Sleeping Tree Camp. I'm just going to catch up on your comments in a minute, folks. I'm just going to check this shrine out. Shrine, shrine, shrine. I'm looking for the shrine. Is it going to be that bow thing? I bet it is, isn't it? Is it going to be this bow? I don't recall. No, that's not it. Oh, it's the tree, is it? Oh, I say, clever. All right. So it's part of the tree. So he's integrated. Ah, I see. So he's integrated. It's part. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. I see. Oh, a nice reflections. So let me just read. Jabbing at people. So he sewed an imperial sword using. And this is Python, is it, folks? What's... Yeah. Could be OF. But either way, it's sorted. Oh, we got a naked giant. Let's move on. That's P bosses. I actually like that because I think that's immersive. You know, I actually think... I know most of his mods aren't immersive, but I think the Hag Raven and the Giant is immersive. You know, that... Like I say, the old ways, you know, they don't have that sort of embarrassment about their bodies or the same sort of principles that cultured people have. So I actually think that's totally immersive and totally acceptable in my point of view. And I actually quite like it as part of the game, you know. So that's why I use P-Boss's mods for the Hag Raven and for the Giant, because female Giant, because I think it's actually immersive. I think it's a nice touch to the game, yeah. So Python did that. So is that a mod on Squid Zeus? Question for you, mate. Is that a mod on the Nexus? Has he put it out, or has he just done it as part of his stream? And I still haven't got to see any of his streams yet. I've got to do that. So bloody busy. But yeah, I mean, you know, what it does, of course, is, folks, is, you know, when you... It's not a mod. Oh, right, okay. So I need to check out one of his streams, don't I? Very soon. I must check Python out, because, I've been to his site once or twice, but I said the other day I'd do it, and I haven't got round to it. Just so busy. Okay, Rorikstead. I'll probably go and have a look after this stream, I think. Okay, so let's go to Rorikstead. And then we'll check out these other shrines. I'll have to scroll back, because I've lost where the shrines actually are. I think we're heading to Old Herodin for one, aren't we? We'll check out, but so far, you know, overall the patch is working quite well for WINTERSUN. Okay. Oh, it'll be... Oh, all right. Okay, I think I know roughly where we might be going then. All right. Let's just... I'm just going to go and check the shrine down here then, folks, because he might have affected this one then, I take it, yeah? Near my ruins. I'm going to go to Rorikstead, but I'm just going to head to the unknown. Because the WINTERSUN author, I reckon, would have altered this shrine down here. And again, like I say, so far we've had no crashes or anything with WINTERSUN TPOSC in the mod pack, so that's good. Oh, TPOSC trigger here. Bang. He's about to die. On your bike, Draugr. Part of the old ruins, of course. That's why he's there, if you're wondering. We got the unknown. I won't go in there. I'll let you discover that if you've never used TPOSC for yourself. I'm just going to go down here to this shrine down here, folks, right? Ah, that's where I'm headed now, I think. If I remember Squared Zeus. Possibly. I can't remember all the shrine names. And I know there's one at the back end or the top of Rorikstead as well, isn't there, on the hill? Has he altered this? Let's have a look. I take it he would have done. I would have thought so. Why can't I? Ah, he has. Okay, so that's the Stendar, look. So I take it he's altered this. This is WINTERSUN. Okay, I'm not going to accept that, so we'll just move on. Now I'm going to head to the one that should be above Rorikstead. I think there's one above Rorikstead. We'll go to Old Herodin as well. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Open Minds. My jump mod, yeah, it's it does. It affects the height I jump at. It's ×5, and it protects me from damage. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. It's all part of the mod pack as well, Open Minds. But it's just look up jump mod, and you'll get several. But it doesn't need any scripts. It's just a basic jump mod that changes the value, and I use it for testing really. So I don't get no jump damage. But I like to go across mountaintops and stuff as well as part of my cell checks. My own, you know, idiosyncratic sort of testing, you know, ways of doing things. Sorry, folks. Oh, dear. So, yeah. I mean, I will say this, folks. If you ever get in the mod authoring, right, being a mod author, and you do it over a lot of years, you're going to have to decide. Is that everything you needed, Open Minds, yeah? About the jump mod? Okay, it's not... You don't need no... What I'm saying is you don't need any skeleton changing scripts or anything like that, yeah? You can just use it verbatim. It's just a simple ESP file with edited values of jumping and basically no gravity damage, you know, or jumping damage. So, okay. It's only a small little thing, but it is enjoyable. I do like it. I'm just going to pick up some potions, folks, just so I can look after myself.
Need something?
Where's she to? There she is.
Yeah. Yes. Take a look.
Take those lock picks as well. And Squared Zeus. Oh, Squared. Oh no. Oh, Zeus. Plug it in, man. Plug it in.
Good afternoon. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh, mate. I tell you what, 3 a.m. and your phone's at 15%. It's a shit life, man, isn't it? Oh, God.
Farewell.
Oh, dear. You gotta laugh. Well done, mate. Stay as long as you can. Now there's TPOSC Civil War spawn, folks, okay? Oh, all right, Squared. Squared. Oh, when you speak to him, if you speak to him before me, tell him I'm going to check his site out. I'm going to check out his site soon, all right? His YouTube site, I mean, all right? Oh, she's getting out of there. I'm just going to go up to this hill, then we'll go to the Old Horodin, folks. If I remember rightly, because actually, I know the little shrine on top of the hill here, because of course, I actually had a little... trigger up here for later on, so I don't know what quest level it is, but when you complete the main quest or something like it, there's a little trigger up here, and it brings up a few little enemies and a little chest and some other stuff. Quite an interesting chest, actually. Here's the other shrine. Is this one of the shrines you were talking about, folks? I take it it's all part of it. Okay, I'm going to cancel that. That's one there. No issues there. There shouldn't be because I haven't edited it. Now we're going to head to Old Horodin. Is there any on the Markarth Road towards Karth Weston, folks, by any chance? Let me think. Is there shrines along there at all? I don't know if there's any Skyrim shrines, but... I think I'll just check they're all extended in behind the hill. All right, okay. Right, I've just gone up to that hill, Yoef, but you're saying behind the hill? Going down the hill? Ah! Alright, we go down the hill. Okay, down the hill. Alright, let's just do that. I'll just go back up to where I was, and then we're going down the hill from... away from Rorikstead. Okay. So back at the top of the hill, we're going to come on down, away from Rorikstead. Should be, you would think, a little... There's my little old stone bridge, but... I'll be glad when... The dragon scales. I'll be glad when Lod 3 does grass lods for AE. That would be good. Because I'm sick of looking with no lods. I'm lost there, mate. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Let's go down anyway. I'll just keep going down. Because the shrine should come up. There's the House of Talos. Like I say, down the hill. It's probably of... Okay. I'll go a bit slower as well, so... Because you're a bit behind me in the stream. Oh, there's bandits. Look, let's just deal with these guys. Try firing in front of the target. Oh dear, he stopped moving that time. Oh, come on. I'm terrible. This is terrible, man. I'll just try to... I mean, it ain't going to take much for the mammoths to kill him anyway, so... Oh, here she goes. I'll have her then. Great archery there, look. That was funny. Oh, right, okay. It's buttered against the hill or the one next to it, okay. Oh, let's just see how these salmon react. I've got that waterfalls mod loaded up, folks. I'm trying to work out whether or not... Good comment, Squared. Oh, dear. Going down the hill, I'm going to keep... Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, no. Yeah. Let's look at my map. Because you'd think there might be a little map marker coming up, wouldn't you? But the House of Talos, that's obviously TPOSC. Oh, Christ, folks. I don't know if you know about this, if you've ever encountered this, but... There's one hell of a tricky spawn here of Thalmor. Let me just introduce you, if you don't know, to the House of Talos. Talos worshippers, right? We'll look for that shrine in a minute. Okay, so this is the House of Talos, all right? A refuge for Talos worshippers. But as we come up here, watch this. This is an insane spawn, and it's not on a trigger. So it is on a trigger, sorry, it's not on a quest related trigger. So this will spawn no matter what level you're at, alright? So be aware. It kills me almost every time. But I'm actually cheating today, so there you go. Do you see the Thalmor? Do you see the Thalmor? They're going to path up this hill. I'm just going to try to hide and not engage them yet. Let's just go TFC. Now they're going to path over to me. Now, this group is fucking mental. I don't know if you've ever come across them. But I'll tell you what. You think some of my spawns are bad? You wait till you see this one. Alright? Here we go. Now, I've got no armour, but... You know, let's just have some fun, shall we? Here we go. And they'll attack anyone. They'll attack anyone. It doesn't matter what your faction is. They hate you. These guys are absolutely insane. Oh, God. I got to run. I need to find my targets. And, of course, you've got all this fire, which makes it difficult. As I've told you about, this TPOSC fire. But I have got a hell of a lot of... Oh, excellent. I've got an ally somewhere who's... Ooh. Let me show you how I'm cheating, folks, because obviously it's just a test, right? That's power of 3, mate. Squared Zeus, power of 3. This is my health, okay, 800. Because I just loaded up a bat file when I started the game. And I did that because I'm testing, so I'm not too worried, you know. I want to run around, not be butchered, and do my testing of the patch, all right? So that's why I've got all this health. Okay, but let me tell you, you know, if you haven't got it, you're in serious. So power of 3 is the magic symbols, all right, on the hands and around the NPCs. Brilliant mod. Power of 3. Ow. And I would be, you know, I couldn't be out in the open like this, folks. All right, I could if I didn't have all that health. I couldn't be out in the open like this. They are just brutal. Absolutely brutal, these guys, all right? And they do respawn as well. So that's the power of 3, yeah, power of 3 magic mod. Brilliant mod. Okay, right. What am I doing? We're looking for that shrine, aren't we? But so far, so good with the WINTERSUN patch. All right. I've still got to work out where this damn patch is. I take it I'm probably in the wrong place now. Let's just see if we can... Oh, and here's another TPOSC little trap here. A multiple trap. Again, this is a low-level trap. But if you hit it, say you've just fought a bandit, which you could do. And you come here, and you're not paying attention. There you go. So you got the little, and you got this dragger as well. That's a low-level trap, folks. That's not really going to do you much damage unless you're level 1. It might cause you a bit of, you know, trouble, but not much. So not all my traps are obviously insane. So Yoef, I'm going to try to find this shrine, mate. I'm surprised the marker hasn't come up for it. I don't be running around forever. But anyway, as you can see, the TPOSC mod pack looks nice, folks, with the EMB preset, and it looks good. And if you downvote a solid piece of work, then you're a fucking scumbag. All right, that's what I'd say. Because, you know, you don't like me, fine. You know, but judge the work on its merit, and not just because you're a child and you're petty. Here's a TPOSC Civil War spawn, folks, and that's for those that are listening who might be involved in such shit. Let's get some armor, shall we? Here we go. Let's get some armor, because I could do with some armor. Okay. Let's move on. Yeah, sorry, folks. I've just leveled up about 15 times. But that will clear. Now, that's the bridge. You know, I'm sure I'm probably just being dense here. I don't know why I can't find where Yoef said it was. On the other side of it, could it be round here? By the giant camp? Probably not. Okay, right. We'll come back to that one, Yoef. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sure you gave me perfectly good directions to find the thing, and I'm just being dense. So what we'll do is... I'm actually just going to come out a second, folks, all right? Sorry, mate, I can't seem to find it. I'm just going to scroll back up, away from Rorikstead. See, we went down from Akatosh. I haven't seen it. I should know it. If it's if it's not a new shrine, it's a new shrine, or is it one that's already been there? Anyway, whatever. Okay. I'm just going to go back in, folks. Just scroll back down. I'll scroll back down. Forgive me, yo, if I'm being dense. I'm sure I'm, you know, got a lot of shit in my head as always. So if it's not work, it's one thing or another. Family, you know. I'm an old bastard, all right? Yeah, you'll have to forgive this old bastard. I'm just a little bit, you know, fucked. Okay, so we came down to, and I know that's directly about there. I'm just trying to think of shrine. Oh, that's quite nice, actually. I like that. What I do want to do now, folks, is go to Old Herodin. The Akatosh Shrine up the hill. Okay, all right. What I'm going to do is now, folks, just to move on and come back to that, I think. Where's... Oh, we haven't got the Rorikstead yet, have we? And we're at Talking Stone. Let's just fast travel to the House of Talos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through to Rorikstead up, not, you know, and up down the back towards Old Herodin. Where am I? If I just found... Wrong place. Rorikstead, sorry. Like I said, I'm not with it. Okay, I'm going to have a drink. Just have a breath. And focus myself. Okay. Time of day. Let's go and have...
looking for you.
Oh, God, a bloody
That's something
courier.
I'm supposed to deliver.
Here comes
Your
all the
hands
quests
only.
now, folks.
I have a letter. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Riches beyond
Riches beyond
imagining.
imagining.
I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach.
Okay.
I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten
I'm just going to go
city.
for sleep, and then
My
we'll go in
brother
and look at
went
these
in a few days
shrines.
ago and hasn't returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard
If you've
great
got some
things about
business in
you, which is
Rorikstead,
why
you
I'm
need it.
asking
Drink
for
for
your
the
help.
thirsty, food for the
I'll
hungry.
be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember,
Sure thing.
riches
It's
beyond
yours for...
imagining.
I'll show you to your room. Right this
Cassia.
way.
Okay. I'm just going to have a throat sweet, folks, because my throat's a bit sore, so forgive me if you hear me sucking on this thing, but well, I'm talking a lot. Don't know. Okay. Let's...
All right, then.
The inn will be... Look, see how much lighter the inn
Let
is
me know
now,
if there's
folks.
anything else you need.
Now we've come through to the day.
Well done.
And the light
I
comes
don't
through the
know
window.
where
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Go away.
Go home to your mother.
That I can still be of use, even in the twilight of my life.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by
Nice.
speaking to Juan.
No, I love those lanterns, man.
Need something?
Great mod, that is. And we're going to go up over the hill. Far away. Actually.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters
Actually, I
or
tell you what I
something.
want.
In the old fort near Riften.
I love
Might
that armor.
consider joining up myself.
I won't kill him. I won't be mean. Okay. Let's just try... And again, if you don't know, and for those of you who do, sorry, I'm repeating myself, the EMB preset I'm using is my own creation, set in Suns, okay? How did I miss him? Oh, you shithead. Come here. Oh, come on.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, what's going on? There's still more. Where are they?
We're routed. Fall back. For the reach.
Oh, hello.
Mercy.
Ah! That was good fun. Okay, across from Roykstead. Oh shit, that's a phone. Hold on, folks. Jesus, it might be my missus. I better check. Okay, it wasn't. It's okay. It was just an out of area call, so ignore that. Sorry about that. Just got to check, better check that you can hear me. And everything's okay. Because I turned the mic up. Yep, you can hear me okay. Okay, so let's go back in. Hi, Peter. Thanks for joining. Nesbit's running around trying to find shrines, Peeler. And despite Yoef's grand work, he's still struggling. Okay, let's get on with it. Where am I going? Like I say, you have to forgive me. Oh, Lord, great shot. Love that. Oh! Fluffy works. I love fluffy works. Oh, God, there was a third one. Dear, I didn't see him. Wow. Oh, well done, matey. Cool. Oh, that would be a good idea from where I am. Yeah, I'll just stand still a sec. I'm facing south. Yeah, that's a good idea. Give some compass directions. I never thought about that. Well done, Squared Zeus. Sorry, Peeler. I'm currently testing the WINTERSUN patch. I did think actually of making an independent Cicero follower for you, Peeler, just to chuck into the streams. So I'm just picking him up at any town and village. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm quite sure it wouldn't affect the main quest, as what I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check it out. Oh, this is nice. Okay, it's along that hillside somewhere. Oh, right, Yoef. So if I'm going back north to the top of this hill, you're saying it's along that hillside. Okay, I'll go back up the top then, yeah? This environment looks really nice, folks. Colourful. I'll just go back to the top of the hill then, Yoef. And I'm going to be running west, I guess, or something like that. Let's just have a look. I'll just get back up to the top. Am I going the right way? I'm not going up the path, am I? I'm going up another route. Oh, come on. Just jump, you bum. Oh, jump, jump. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, where am I now? This is getting... It's unbelievable. Let's just get back at the top. Here we go. Okay. Right, so it's along that hillside somewhere. So I'm back up on this hilltop, right? Am I going west, Yoef, or am I going east? Oh, I got it east. Look at that. Hey, Yoef, you're a clever man. Well done. I take it you're a man. Look at that, look. I think that's it, isn't it? I think it is. I think we found it, folks. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we got... Oh, look at this. Bandits. TPOSC bandits. Quite sure they're TPOSC bandits. Ow, ow. I can't see a thing. Magic. Oh, ow. There you go. Hill Crown Shrine. Wow. Okay. Okay, well, I think we got it, folks. There we go. So now I'm going to head to Old Horodin direction, I guess. I love that fire touch, folks. It's so intense, so it blinds you when you're fighting, which gives the enemy the advantage. I quite like that, you see. I like that. I like the lods here as well. Oh my god, what the hell? Jesus! God, dear me, that saber cat. Dear me, that was nasty. God. Yeah, NATO. Just to say thanks to you all for being here again today and joining me. Okay, appreciate it. And your lights as well. Probably not. You probably need a script Seuss for that to happen. They're still going to target you, but from a player's point of view, I like it. Especially when it's a dragon or, you know, like I said, it's magic. Because, you know, you imagine if you were hit by fire in real life, the pain's going to be intense, your vision's going to go. Even if it's for a brief moment while you get your bearings. I just like that sort of thing. It just feels really immersive to me. Now, I think if I went in both directions, I'm going to find a shrine. But I'm going to go down towards Markarth, because there's going to be shrines around that area as well. And I read there was a shrine near Old Horodin. So, and I know some of them are just replacements for the original shrines in the game. They don't bother me so much. It's the new ones he's added. It's the new shrines that I want to check probably more than anything. Because it's the new locations that might clash with TPOSC.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply... I'm one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
So, of course, we've got the Periite Shrine. I know where that is. You know, so... Here we go. Looking really nice in stream, folks. Very crisp and sharp. Colourful. Not too oversaturated. You know, fantasy light, low light, my sort of thing. Okay, so obviously we got Lux here. And TPOSC that edits Old Horodin and puts the bridge in here.
Legion's always
and we've obviously got the shrine here, which is going to be edited by the WINTERSUN mod. Let's just go up. Hi, Strictly.
Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
That's good to know. I mean, it's good to know, you know, that you like the patch, and it's gonna. I think, you know, folks, this is the individual patch I'm gonna put up for Xbox and PC, but I'm actually then gonna rebuild the patch into the all-in-one for the mod pack. All right. So I'll put, once I'm sure this individual patch works well, I'll stick it out there first, and then I'm gonna build WINTERSUN patch into the all-in-one patch for the TPOSC mod pack, because it isn't a huge amount of edits so far, and as long as things carry on the way they're going, it's not going to be a hard work to do that. Okay, another TPOSC Civil War spawn, so I can get my ruff now. My collar, sorry, that's what I mean. If she dies, hopefully she'll die. Where is she dead yet? No, she's not. Let's see if I can help. There you go.
I'll spare you. For now.
No more! I yield! I yield! Damn you!
That's what I want. What are you doing? Oh, well done. Okay, he's decided to have a fight with everyone. Okay, let's put on this collar, because I really like these fur collars. They're really cool. There you go. I quite like that myself. Nice depth of field there. Yeehaw. Nice to see you, Strictly. You're a good man. How's that PC going? I hope you got it sorted. Well, you'll get it sorted soon, okay? Love to see some screenshots, folks, as well. If you're, you know, if you want to join the Discord and post your screenshots of TPOSC or of any Skyrim work, really. It doesn't have to be TPOSC. Those stones on the... Okay. What's AFK? Sorry, I'm being a bit dense, I expect. It's probably obvious. And there's a nice little TPOSC trap here, folks, as well. Again, it's a small trap, but if you're low level, relatively low level, it can provide a bit of a... That's if you get caught, that is. Because I think you can take the purse. Oh, no, he has activated. There you go. So he is activated by picking up the purse. And he's quite strong, this skeleton. Lovely. So if you're a low level, say up to level 10, he'll probably give you a bit of a challenge, that skeleton. Okay? Just simple little things like that I put into the game if you don't know my work. All over Skyrim you'll find things like that. Okay. Shrines. Oh, got my CPU and graphics card trying to... Yeah, choose those carefully, Strictly. AFK being like... Oh, right, okay. Okay. I'm not up on abbreviations for text and phone speak, folks. Not really, to be honest with you. I don't have a smartphone. I won't have a smartphone either. Even if I could afford one, I wouldn't have one. But that's my own, you know, idiosyncratic reasons. Anyway, let's move on down to Markarth. And I've also, folks, within these streams in the next few days, actually we must start the main quest, because I want to... Actually, I don't need to. I know the dragon, because I've removed those level dragons, so it's not going to be an issue, and I've done nothing else but that, so I can update TPOSC without worry in that regards. In fact, I will update TPOSC today or tomorrow, probably today.
Good afternoon.
Okay, and all that's happened to the TPOSC update is the level dragons have been removed. There's still dragon spawns, it just isn't so intense, and they're more strategically placed through the main quest as you go through the main quest, alright? I used to. I'm quite happy with a flip phone, but I haven't got one now. Yeah, I used to... Oh! Ooh, who's this? Wow, man. Oh! Who's this, and what does he want with me? Oh, right. He's just some dude that had a problem. Yeah, if I've got some spare cash down the line, I'll look at a flip phone. My missus would like me to have one, because then she could get hold of me. Look how beautiful this looks, folks. So this is Lux series, Lux Fire, Lux Orbis, and Lux with the People of Skyrim Setting Sun's EMB preset. Lovely. I do, and I'll tell you what, Square, do you think about it? When digital goes down here, right, it does, that's Lux Fire, mate, NATO. When digital goes down, we haven't got, those landlines used to work, right, if the electricity went out, right, but now there's no connections to anything at all. They've taken away all those old systems, and when digital goes down, or if we have a power cut, our phones are off. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know? Maybe I should do another video then, Strictly. Maybe I should do another video. I just threw one up quickly and, you know, and stuck it together, but maybe I should take more care. I just got so much to do. If it ain't videos, it's patching. If it ain't you know, it's building. Goes on and on. You know, I do everything myself, so and I don't really worry too much about making, you know, probably my YouTube channel actually would probably do a lot better if I took more care of my videos in the production of my videos. But like I say, my time, I got a lot to do, folks, all the time, you know. This is a TPOSC bridge with bits of Lux. I favoured the TPOSC bridge here, folks, because it just fits in so well. Yeah, a lot more than that as well, mate, because when it flips, you know, it causes a lot more disruption than that as well. Apparently, I think I've read. Quite possible, you know, it's quite possible. You know, in nature, nothing's fixed forever. We know that. So, you know, could be 1 billion years, 10 billion years, 100,000 years, you know. We know nature is always forever changing on the micro and macro scale, so wouldn't be surprised at all.
There are
you know.
dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
Let me think, where am I going? I might as well pick up my dove. Yep, they do. As the moon does heavily as well. Yeah. It's all interconnected, you know. It's all one breathing life, you know. It's all interconnected. It's all. I'm going to pick up my sword, folks. My cheat sword, you know. We're all into, you know. It's like, for example, even astrology stuff like that. People poo-poo it, but you know, with the planets moving as the moon moves as well, like the you know, women in the moon are inextricably, you know, they're totally linked to each other, one another. We're 70% water. The moon pulls upon the tides. So if the moon is pulling upon the tides, folks, what do you think it's doing to us when we're 70% water? You know? Wow, that's a big compliment, Strictly. That's because Ruddy's work is lovely. So thank you. Oh, thank you. Ruddy's work is a brilliant E&B, you know. So that's a big compliment. Thank you. I'll take that all day long. Yeah, Squid. You know, I mean, you know, my sort of, the way I look at life, folks, I make no claim on anything, except for some things that I know is solid through experience. But in terms of what this world is, what we are, you know, the performance of my E&B is good, Strictly. I can say that. You know, I know it's well tested, you know, in this game as well, in the mod pack as well. In terms of life, folks, I would never make many claims because, you know, but I can, I'll only, this is Dover Halls, if you don't know, folks. Okay, TPOSC player home, it's a collection home, a collector's home, sorry. So I've just picked up my sword, but that's a big subject, folks, but it's one close to my heart. I think it is to a lot of people because we all want to know where we come from, who we are, and that sort of thing, you know. But you know, one thing I do know is all life is inextricably bound together. Even if you don't like particular aspects of life or certain types of people, we're all bound together as one consciousness. We're just shards or fragments of you know, individual consciousness with a collective whole, and that's whether it's a rock or, you know, another life form, anything. You know, it's all connected. The planets are connected. As what do you think "as above, so below" means? In, you know, if you know, in esoteric terms, hidden knowledge terms. Well, what it means is, you know, it has several more than one meaning for me. But basically, you know, it's all interconnected, you know, and the rules and the values and the laws of existence are the same, you know. That's why the Pope carries 2 keys, for example. I won't go into all that, but you know, why these certain other religions have certain traditions, certain ceremonies, because they're reflecting the spiritual truths that have been handed down generation upon generation. You'd be surprised the things that I've studied in my life, Squared. I'm long in the tooth. I spent my life in healing with people. Before I was a mod maker, My whole life has been bound in spiritual energy work and healing, making tools with elements, with fire, water, crystal, wood. I've done all sorts in my time, mate. You'd be surprised who I am. I'm not, you know, a mob maker is just something, and it's not even something I am, it's just something that I do. I'm consciousness, I'm pure consciousness like all of us, all right? We're all consciousness, and what goes on in our lives, right? All we're doing is having an experience. When people say I'm Joe Smith and I work at this and I work at that, no, that's your experiences, folks. That's not what you are. You are pure energy, and your body is like a car. This is my thought process of where I am now within my life. I'm not saying I'm right, it's an opinion. Your body is just a vehicle. That's why racism, indifference, is insane, because actually, it's not where it's at. It's all insane. Human beings are insane because they've lost their spiritual truths. And that's been done deliberately, systematically throughout history. The indigenous cultures have been slaughtered, who hold the sacred truths of our spiritual history. The bards of the Nordic realm, It's done deliberately so we're disconnected from what we are. To remember who you are, you have to forget who they told you to be. And I won't go on no more about it, because each person's journey is individual to them. And that's the beauty of it, all right? That's the beauty of it, because we're all so uniquely different. The trouble is we all get pushed into these little psychological groups, and they always try to define those divides more and more. Man, woman, male, female, him, them, they, blah, 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 blah. All these little black, white, all these little factions, all these little groups, all these splinters of consciousness to separate you from one another. That's why the world's in such a shithole state it's in. Simple as that. That's what I think. That's why I don't buy into their shit. Remember who you are, not what they told you to be. All right? I'll leave it at that. Anyway, let's move on, folks. I'm going to try to find some more shrines. Anyone's got any ideas of where some more shrines might be, besides the obvious ones? I could come out and look at the author's written work, but I'm quite happy just running around the day and having a chat and playing, okay? And again, I'll just thank you for joining me, all right? I can only speak for myself, folks, because at the end of the day, that's my experiences that make me who I am. And everybody else has different experiences that will make them who they are at any given time in their life, I can only talk about myself, and that's it, really. And that's all I ever try to do. I just share my experiences of how I see the world. If people ask, if people bring it up, and I'm willing to share. And I have no problems with sharing, Because one of the things I'll say to anyone out there as well, which I find, again, don't forget, I've worked, like I say, with healing all my life. And one of the biggest enemies of who we are is fear. Yeah, fear is the enemy within. I've said it before. Oh, sugar, I've just killed my follower. Let go of fear. Any kind of fear. There's a person who says this that I listen to now and again. He says, can you face infinity without flinching? Those things that aren't in your plans or in your calculations. If something just turns, can you face it without flinching? You can if you've got no fear. This is part of spiritual truth and spiritual teaching as well. But anyway, like I say, everybody's journey is unique to them. You were given your life to explore, so explore. I'm now exploring what it is to make mods and to talk to people from across the world, which I would have never had the opportunity to do, So, there you go. Okay, so before I bore you all to death and you all disappear and leave the stream, let's move on. I'm going to go up. I think there's a shrine this way, folks. If I'm wrong, let me know. We just go back into a loop towards... we'll go to Carth Weston and on from there, yeah? Thanks, Square, for that. Yeah, if you like the stream, just thumbs up if you want to, folks. What's going on here? I want to see him move. Hold on, folks. I'm just doing a test here. He's going to move by the looks of it. Okay, he's just dropped there, but he is going to move on. All right, okay. All right, I'll just check that out. That's just something I want to look at. It is interesting, guys and girls. Let me just, you know, again, I'm 55, so I'm just going to have a sip of tea, and I'll just say this, you know, we only ever know what we know at any given time. But if you have the courage and the ability, explore your life. A lot of people are afraid of their existence, and I learned this through my work. You know, again, working with healing, again, when I say healing, helping people that have been damaged or been badly treated and just find a way forward with their life, counselling, that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I won't go into any further details, yeah? You know, explore your life. Never be afraid to explore your life and find your own way of doing things and your own path. Anyway, okay, let's go on. Let's move on. And now, here's some TPOSC guys here. I'm going to head towards Dragon Bridge, folks, as well, okay? Because I think there's some shrines around there as well. Yoef, you still there, mate? I just wonder if you're still there, Yoef. If you are, just say hoi hoi. Because I thought what I'd do is I'm going to head down to, and I'm going to go. I do try to avoid such topics, folks, because a lot of people aren't in, you know, don't want to know. There's some subjects people don't just like to talk about or want to discuss, and I get that. So I promise you, I won't hit those subjects too often. But as it sort of came up, I thought I'd. There is a shrine in the Marsh of Morthor, and I'm just going to go to. I'm just going to go to the locational guide. We got Shore as well. We got Sithis. We got loads of them. And we'll find them, folks. Oh, God, I've got to come back out. I've got to bring back up my stream. So anyway, again, folks, we'll hit the shrines when we hit the shrines. Again, I want to be running around Skyrim just to test Skyrim between WINTERSUN and TPOSC anyway, and travel just about all over Skyrim just to make sure there are no crashes, nothing out of the ordinary. So, you know, when we get to the shrines, we get to the shrines. If you see me get close to the place, sorry, if you see me at a particular place and I'm close to a shrine, just let me know. I am going to go to the obvious. I'm going to go, you know, the ones that we know. But it's the ones that aren't, the ones that are newly added that I really want to check, all right? Sorry, people are writing in the stream. Yeah, but that's why it's important as well, you know, we're all at different places at different times, and that's why it's important not to ram, I think it's important not to ram your opinion down people's throats. If they ask, fine. You know, but otherwise I keep my own counsel, you know. Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to head towards Morthor now and head that direction, I think. And again, a lot of this, you know, I do a lot more of this in my own time as well. Locally playing, when I play locally. Now we're coming into a sun. Oh my God, look at that, folks. Okay. Another nice TPOSC sunset. I expect Oh, sorry. I expect Strictly's gone up to work now. By now, I expect. So you have a good day, Strictly, if you're listening later. Now you see, I'm going to come back to this shrine just down the road here, because again, I'm feeling pull around this area, and I never got it locally or in other testing. So, you know, I think there is some work to be done with this little shrine in TPOSC down here. Okay. So yeah, because this is where I got a pull yesterday, and it's just repeated, folks. So I think there's some work to be done around here for definite. But I've already logged that in my head, so I will deal with that. Now there's a shrine at Riften, I know that, so I thought I might try the Riften area, and we'll go down towards my border hold and Shore Stone, because I know there's some down there I just read. So I think what I'll do is I'll go to Whiterun, alright? We'll go down to Riften and we'll try that area as well. A girl, what's a girl? Sorry. Squared Zeus.
Need a ride?
Oh, look at his face. It's a bit bright and sort of waxy with that candle. Not so... Maybe I need to work on... Okay.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
I think what I'll do is, folks, I want to go to Riften, because things just come to me as well. I have JK's
Ready to go yet?
Shrine of Mara in Riften. Now, I take it WINTERSUN will affect that shrine, so I think I'll just go into the Riften itself and check that shrine, make sure there's no issues. I doubt there's going to be. We'll check the Talos statue in Riften, and then we'll come out, and there's a... I've just remembered a shrine somewhere closer. Actually, I've got some thoughts coming my way. Oh, nice. Okay. Nicely lit day. Okay, that's good. And we will do that. I don't think it should, no.
Hold there. Before I let you into Rift, for the privilege of entering the city, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who will.
I had another
Not a
run-in
naked
with a
one,
thief's
Squared.
guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften don't say. Last thing the Blackbriars.
What
The
time is it?
Blackbriars
Okay.
have Riften in there. Me, I'm Maul. I watch the streets for. Then you're stupid. You better watch your ass around here.
New in town, eh?
I'm really
Here
getting
for the
tired of your
fishing, I
excuses.
guess.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Okay, this looks nice. Let's just try the shrine. Yeah, okay. Actually, let's just accept Mara for the hell of it as a test. Okay, that's good. Let's move on. Oh. That wasn't a problem. I didn't think it would be, as you say. I didn't think it's going to be a problem, but we'll check it anyway.
Take my advice.
And I just tick it
Don't
off,
listen to
folks.
that talk of the face god down the ragged
1:30. How long I've been going? All right, 1:30. So I started a bit later today.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies.
Right, Shore Stone, and then somewhere around where my border hold was, I think I read. When I read where the shrines were a minute ago. So we'll just have a look around here. We'll mosey on down. Again, we can test the area, which is good. You know, all this is worth doing, folks, in terms of WINTERSUN and TPOSC. Not sure about that one, Squared. There's only a few of his I've used. I haven't used many of P bosses. Again, one's the Mara one, because again it's a nicely made shrine. Yeah, she's a bit voluptuous, but it's a well-made shrine, and the meshes on it are a lot better than the basic vanilla one. 420 for you. You are doing well, mate. Hope you have a good night's sleep. So anyway, let's the Mara one is that I've got. There's some other authors I use for the shrines. I can't remember their names right now. Oh, you're on about that other author. He's got a mod pack out. I know the one you're on about. Oh, lovely shot. Okay. God, I've got 100 different things in my head at the moment. I'm thinking about so many different things at the moment. I've got some of P bosses. I've got that other author as well that does the shrines. Oh God, what's his name? God, I wish I didn't have a brain like a sieve. Sometimes I really do. Something like that, yeah. So yeah, another TPOSC Civil War spawn coming up. And I see, I looks like I've lost Yoef, my main man, who can help me with finding the shrines. So I'm gonna have to do my own work. But thanks, Yoef. I take it you probably had to go. If that's the case, I'll see you tomorrow with a bit of luck. Oh, let me just say, folks, as well, school holidays are coming up, right? So I'll have a stream tomorrow, but I won't be streaming so much because I'm going to have family stuff going on. But I will stream during the holidays while I can. When I can is what I'm saying, okay? So somewhere around here, apparently, it was a hard one to find, the guy said. I can't believe there's no map markers for these shrines. One around here, but there you go. What I'm gonna have to do, folks, is when I come out of this stream, I'm just gonna have to start reading up properly and get my bearings and locations to where these all these shrines are. I didn't have time yesterday. I did some work, but I had a hell of a lot going on yesterday. But once everything's been checked, the patches will be out, right, for WINTERSUN. Well, that's just it. I mean, I don't see any, mate. I don't see any map markers. That's the point. Only when once I found them. Once I found them, there are, but they're not visible. Okay, until you find them. So there you go. They're not visible on the map until you hit them, Zeus. Apparently, as you get closer to them, they show up, but I can't see them, unless I'm being thick. But yeah, they're not on the map. When, for example, you know, when I open up my map, the TPOSC locations are all there, but there's one of WINTERSUN's shrines, but it's because I found it. It wasn't visible until I found it. That's what I'm saying, yeah? It becomes visible once it's hidden until I found it, yeah? Like I said, I just need to get more acquainted with all the maps, and I didn't really have much time yesterday, and I've just come in stream without really doing any research, and that's what I need to do, you know. So you have to, you know, forgive me for that, folks. But oh wow! But hey, what the hell? I'm still getting to enjoy the stream, your company, and Skyrim. But again, let me just say, folks, you know, we are many people, right, from many different parts of the world, and we're different ages and different experience, all right? And so, oh, look at that, is nice. So, you know, we're all going to believe different things and have different points of view, but try not to allow that to get in your way of having new experiences. I'll just say that, yeah? Unless people are indifferent and treat you badly, you know, be open-minded to other cultures and other thought process. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just, you know, because you'd be surprised. Oh, shit. Jesus. Oh, God dear me. Oh, Dark Brotherhood Assassin note. Someone's out to get me. I'll have a complex in a minute. Squared. You take care, mate. Thanks for sharing your time, all right? Because you've been here, I mean, 3 o'clock in the morning, mate. That's brilliant. I'm impressed. You look after yourself, all right? Thanks for the chat. Enjoyed it. Take care, mate. Maybe see you tomorrow if you're about, all right? What was I thinking about? Oh, dear. There you go. Someone's out to kill me. Setting suns for LE. Can I do that? I can't see why not. Yeah. I don't think... I'm not sure. I haven't used LE for so long, but I can't see... Well, you can't use an E and B for LE. I'm sure you can, can't you? It's been a long time, but there's nothing... Well, I don't know. Hello, UF. UF, since you've been... Well, since you know, I haven't found no shrines, but I'm just wandering around. I'm just playing now. I'll find them as I find them. Like I say, I'll do some studying when I get out of stream today, folks, because I've been so busy the last 24 hours. So I just come back in streaming. I'll be honest, I was hoping UF would guide me to everyone, but I'm a bit thick, so he's had a bit of a hard time today, UF. That's all right, mate. Don't you worry. I just what I will say is, folks, I don't, you know, like I say, I mean, sometimes I will talk of just about anything. All right, I'm quite open-minded. I'm easygoing. As long as people aren't being disrespectful either to me or other people or harmful, you know, I'll talk about most things without getting funny. So you know, or getting stressed out, you know. So but I know, like I say, some people may not want to talk about some things. So if you have preferences, you just got to let me know, and I can respect that. I don't, you know. I'm primarily here for Skyrim, okay? That's what I'm here for, folks, all right? And my mods. If we want to talk about other stuff, that's fine too. But, you know, streaming, talking about games, that's what we're really here about. And what we're really here for is what I'm saying. I am tired today, actually. I've had a difficult week this week. I'm going to say it, folks. It's been a difficult bloody week. I feel tired today. It's been one thing after another, and I'm feeling, you know, maybe what I need is just a nice relaxing few days of doing sod all, probably, to be honest with you. Make a difference. I think what we'll do is we'll go into the Kindsgrove Inn and we'll just sleep through to the morning, and then I'm going to go in a bit, folks, and have some lunch, all right? And Lemonade Drinker, hi, how you doing? I got a funny feeling you're here. Am I wrong in that? I just sensed Lemonade Drinker. Maybe because I was thinking about lunch.
Mining is hard work, but we pay a fair price for any ore.
Anyway, anyway, there you go.
An outsider? No reason to stop in Kindsgrove.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling sure thing. It's yours for...
Okay.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Let's just have a quick sleep. We'll go through the day. And I'm going to go towards Winterhold. Let's go towards Winterhold. All right. I do think, actually, WINTERSUN isn't that problematic. I can see why you know, people say they don't have issues with it. Because there's only been a few things I've noticed, so...
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay. Oh, my stupid chat box has moved.
Here for work? Get...
Okay, so I just
Seen the remnants of the grove?
Get my chat box back to where it was so I can...
Oh, that was me. Me and my sister.
Okay. Back in game, folks. TPOSC border hold, which you all know if you know my work. Windhelm border hold, 1 of 3. Let's go this way, I guess. Cross the bridge. Okay, news. Let me just think about the news, folks. What do I want to tell you? I've told you, like I say, school holidays, they're breaking up. So, you know, I will be streaming tomorrow, but then after that, I'll stream when I can. So it's a 2-week holiday, so I won't be around as much. That's lovely. I will be getting a TPOSC update out in the next day or so, which sorts out the dragons. I know I've already said that. And the individual WINTERSUN patch will be out soon as well, when I made a few corrections and I've checked every location, right? With a load order for running it. And then I'll build into the all-in-one patch for the mod pack. Got a lovely sunrise coming here. I guess one thing I'll say about WINTERSUN, he doesn't make his shrines obvious, you know, which is good, I guess. But now I want to see. I know these 3 will stand around and talk.
If you know any true sons and daughters of
But they will
Skyrim,
path on
tell
after
them to head
after
to
their
Windhelm.
chat as well and their dialogue.
Stormcloak wants to see them.
The other 2 are blocking his pathing, I think. Yeah, you can see they're blocking his pathing, so they will move. Let's just... no, let's not. I love the light I'm in at the moment. I'm going to carry on, because this light is fantastic. And I've got the new waterfalls mod as well, folks. You'll see it's a lot lighter with the EMB as well. And that don't look right to me. So that's another thing I'm checking. Oh, hold on. No, I'm not. No, that isn't right. Look at that, look. That's a bit dark, so I have to check his mod out and check what's going on there. I will add it to the mod pack if it turns out it's okay, the waterfall mod. If not, I'll just stick with realistic water 2. The second of 3 border holds for Windhelm. Sorry, 2. No, there's only 2 border holds at Windhelm. Sorry, another TPOSC Civil War spawn. Ugh. And we got the famous bear coming up in a minute. That's people love. TPOSC settlement. And we're going to take this bear out straight away. I'm not going to muck around. He's mean. And I'm going to see if I can find some more shrines. Let's start going a bit more wild, I think. Hello, Peter. You're back. Oh, that's nice. Wow. I like that. Oh, what's that? That's a wolf. 3 wolves. Slow-mo. That is Matthew's 3D trees, NATO. Yeah, you got to thank Matthew for that. It's absolutely fantastic. That's why I like 3D trees. You know, he's got wonderful meshes. Yep, there's a performance cost running it, you know, but it looks very nice. It looks very nice. And get it with a bit of light, you can make some lovely screenshots as well. Yeah. Good mod, these 3D trees and plants. So I thought we could check, you know, there's some shrines at the back end of Winterhold, folks, that I know. And I thought I'd make those my last check. Along the Sea of Ghosts, there's several shrines. We might find some new ones as well. Excuse me. So... Nope. Oh, stop moving. Oh, dear me, come on. Oh, oh, God, thank God for that. Okay. Oh, well done, Vigilant. Good stuff. Fort Peak up there, folks. There's a challenge for you. TPOSC, another challenge. TPOSC Borderhold for Winterhold, one of the first. In fact, the only one actually thinking about it. Yeah, like I say, we'll run to the back end of Winterhold, and then we'll go on down and we'll to the Sea of Ghosts and check some of the shrines down there. In fact, I'm not even going to bother to go to Winterhold directly. I think I'm just going to head on down. Now, if I remember right, blah 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 blah, I'm coming on there. Because between Dawnstar and Winterhold, there's a couple of shrines, I think, isn't there? Just check those out, I guess. There's the first one. Now, that's the bears. I'm just hoping my memory serves me right. I won't hold out hope. The ice looks nice, look at that. What time is it? Okay, I don't think I'm going to bore you much longer, folks, because I don't think I found a shrine for the last half hour, and we've just been talking and running around, and that's okay, but I think I'll have to do some research to where all these shrines are, and when I come in the stream tomorrow, go visit them properly with you, and you can actually see some of the WINTERSUN shrines, because Yoef has sort of led me through, oh, more wolves. The first part yesterday. And we've done some today, but we haven't really found many shrines. And I know there's some around the Sea of Ghost area. So I'll carry on heading that way. And tomorrow, I will make sure I know exactly where they are. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play locally, test locally, find them so their markers are up. And so tomorrow, we'll just go into stream, all right? We'll just go into the stream tomorrow. And go from there. And I'll have the markers up so we can go straight to them and you can see them. And just do some more testing, more playing before the holiday begins and my son's home on the school holidays, all right? But again, like I say, I mean, none of this is not futile. You know, we've been doing a lot of testing again, just general playing, seeing how the game performs with WINTERSUN, and I haven't seen any issues, major issues, so, you know, people are pretty much right with it. I've only had a few small issues, so there you go. Let's bring up my sword. Now, if I come through the Winterhold settlement and on the way to Dawnstar, there's a Talos shrine. There's other bits and bobs we might come across as well. Oh, hold on. Is that... What's that question? Oh, that's going to be that, I expect, isn't it? Yeah, alright. I don't know if you're still there, Peeler. Peeler. Sorry. I thought I might investigate just making a Cicero follower, okay, for you. I thought you might like that. It shouldn't affect the game if I do it right, in terms of, you know, because it won't have any of the quests. It will have the follower chat tied to it, but not any of the quests or anything like that. The follower dialogue is what I'm saying. I thought I might investigate that at some stage if it's not too much work, and just put him into the game, just because I liked Cicero as a follower as well. He's quite entertaining. And I must get Indigo in the game as well, and we could have Indigo as a follower as well. Now, I thought there was a shrine somewhere around here, but like I say, I'm not going to bore you with trying to find those folks, or, you know, I will do that in my own time. When I come back tomorrow, all the shrines will be there for us to fast travel. I don't know. I'll have a look at it, Peter. I'm not promising anything, all right? I'll see what I can do, because it might affect the game negatively. Indigo he is. I thought I'm going to make him part of the mod pack. I just wanted to get everything sorted first before I brought Indigo in, you know. So yeah. So Indigo will be the mod pack with Jay Spearer's dialogue overhauls as well, folks. So yeah. So we'll have all that come along in the near future as well, step by step, just so I know everything's solid, you know. Now let's of course we've got the word wall up here, actually thinking, what's this? Here we go. We're going to have something here as well. This is one of the shrines I was thinking of, so this is going to be affected by WINTERSUN as well, I would expect, and all changed up, of course, with scripts. You know, so... But what I want to do, again, is find the ones, you know, that are new to the world. That's what I really want. Not just the shrines that are edited with scripts. If I remember rightly, there's a word wall up here. I'm just going to go to that as well. If I can, I'm going to use my jump cheat just to get there. Just check out this word wall, folks. And then in a minute, I'm going to finish up and have some lunch. It's almost 2 hours of play. So it's just really dragging bridge, folks, where I felt that real big pull. There was a real big pull around that area in Miko's shack with WINTERSUN that I didn't experience without it. And obviously the lighthouse, but I've dealt with the lighthouse. There's another Talos statue over there. Let's go to that, and I'll finish up there. I'm going to say my thanks and everything. We haven't seen Lemonade Drinker today, which is unusual. He might have been in stream, just a little bit quiet. Sometimes he does choose not to take the piss and join in, and that's okay. I get that. That's all right too. But if you join later at Secret Lemonade Drinker, just saying hello. Hope you're well, and maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. There's a shrine here, look. This has got to be WINTERSUN, hasn't it? I can't remember if that's... It ain't TPOSC, I'm sure. Let's see if we can get up there. Up, up, up. Oh, come on, jump your bum. There we go. There we go. This has got to be WINTERSUN, folks. Isn't it? I'm not sure. Ah, well, maybe it is. I don't know if that... I can't remember if that's a vanilla or if that's WINTERSUN. Oh, it's got to be WINTERSUN. This has got to be WINTERSUN. Look at that. That's quite nice with the moon there. I'm going to save that. That's a screenshot for later. Right. Okay, folks. That's where I'm going to leave it. Right there where he's praying. We'll come back to that. I'm going to come out, all right? Oh. And, yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone. I really appreciate it. Sorry I didn't find many of the shrines today. We've got through some of them. We'll do some more tomorrow. And when I'm happy with that patch, it'll be out. Gamma, NATO, Pila, Yoef, Squared Zeus, Strictly. And Strictly, thanks for the nice comments about the EMB as well. Yoef, I think I said Yoef. I did, quite sure I did. Thanks, mate, for all your help and being part of the stream. Open Minds, thanks for joining me. We appreciate it. Jack, if you've been in at all. Lemonade Drinker, if you showed up. Or if you're listening later, I hope you're all doing well. To all of you that joined me in the stream today, thanks so much. It's been fun. It's been interesting. I will be back tomorrow and I will do some research this afternoon and find out where the rest of those shrines are so we can find them easily tomorrow, folks. So I don't bore you as much in terms of trying to find those shrines, all right? And so I know what I'm doing and we can check them all out. And then the patch will be out after tomorrow. I think the single patch for WINTERSUN will be out in a few days' time, along with an update for TPOSC and the dragon spawns. There'll be no repeating dragon spawns, okay? And then I'll do the all-in-one patch for the mod pack. Again, until then, you all take care. I'm Nesbit, you're the People of Skyrim. And if you can show your support for TPOSC and my work in your own way, I'd appreciate it. All right, folks, you take care. I'll see you tomorrow about 11 GMT UK time, all right? Good gaming, folks. See you soon.